Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Dakar by Al-Rehab. So this will be the first fragrance I try from the brand in a video. I've got 6 of them. I'm gonna try them all, one every week. And this is the first one. So this fragrance is an oil-based fragrance, which means also that it comes with a little roll-on thing to apply it on your skin. You know, I said Al-Rehab, I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it, but anyway, it says Al-Rehab on top, also in Arabic. The label says Dakar, and it goes all around the fragrance like this. You can see the liquid is green. It's not a bottle, it's really the liquid that is really fluorescent green or something like that. For the box, it's really original. It's a triangle box. And I got it. It was a pack of 6, and it was a pack of 6 different fragrances that I could choose. And I saw that these little box came within a bigger box, and you're gonna see another fragrance that I'm gonna try because it came with this one. So it's the big box like this. And something else you need to know is that it's a clone of Dakar Noir, which is probably why it's called Dakar. So I'm gonna be able to tell you if it smells like Dakar Noir a bit or a lot, or if it's close or not. So I never tried to put those things on a little paper strip, but what I'm gonna do is I'm using a little paper. I'm gonna put it there, and I'm gonna roll it on top of it. I don't know how well it will work, but I'm gonna try it. So it works better than I thought. It's not making a mess like I expected, which is great. So we're gonna try to smell. When I roll it, there's some, I don't know, cheap or old soap vibe in the fragrance. There's a note of sage that come to my nose really strongly at first. I get some spiciness that it's not sage. It's not disclosed, but I get some citrusy vibe. Maybe lemon or lemongrass. But that note really remind me of Dakar Noir. It's not quite the same, but it's similar. The soapiness of Dakar Noir and the soapiness of this fragrance is completely different. Pretty much all I'm getting now, but you know, on the paper, all I get is the top note. On my skin, what I'm getting, it's the sage that is really strong. I get less soapiness on my skin than on the paper, but still in the beginning, there's some soapiness, and through the opening of the fragrance, a little bit, sometimes some soapiness that's there. I get a lot of sage. I don't get so much other spicy note than just sage. Then the fragrance, at one point it became some kind of old school. It's still a little bit Dakar Noirish kind of a fragrance. It's a bit aquatic. I don't know, there's some ingredient that remind me some aquatic fragrance, but it's not an aquatic fragrance. It just has aquatic note somewhere within it, and there's some oak moss note with the dry down of the fragrance. Longevity is great. It's 7 to 12 hour. I'm not quite sure the exact amount of hour it lasted on my skin. I think it was about 10 hours that it lasted. Projection is great. It's one of the biggest projecting fragrance I own. Not the best, but one of those. I was surprised, especially that it's an oil, and usually you will expect perfume and alcohol to project more. I would say, with the Fragrantica margin of sillage or projection. I would say 6 feet, but I would say like pretty far away. Maybe, yeah, something like that. 6 feet, maybe a bit less or more. 10 feet, someone will be able to pick it up, I would say, without the mask, and within the 6 feet, maybe like close from the little bubble around you, people with a mask would be able probably to pick it up. For me, I see the resemblance of the Dakar Noir, but it's not a perfect clone. It's not, and it's not quite good. It's not like as good to smell as Dakar Noir, because I'm comparing it to the Dakar Noir, so it's not that great, but it's a nice fragrance to have tried and to have an idea what it smells. Now for the notes, they only declare, and when Fragrantica, they only declare notes, no top, heart, and base note. Notes are moss, sage, cedar, spicy note, sandalwood, oud, watery note, and amber. And they don't say anything about lemongrass, but definitely this is one of the strongest notes, the lemongrass or the lemon or something like that. It's hard to say if it's lemongrass or some herbal note with lemon, but you know, there's that kind of note that's there. Now where I would see this fragrance, for me, it's a business fragrance. It's more powerful and long-lasting than Dakar Noir, even though say the smell is not as good. So it will be better suited for winter also. The good thing about those bottles, it's oil, it's small, you can bring it with you on the plane, on a trip, something like that. So it could be a good fragrance for that. If you're a business person that has to travel a lot, that can be a nice little thing to bring with you. It lasts the whole day, has a lot of good use to it. As a dating fragrance, I don't think it would be good. That era of fragrances, it's over. It's not what's popular anymore. Especially this one smell a bit synthetic, a bit cheap. It's not bad, but it doesn't smell like a high quality fragrance neither. In the summer winter spectrum, I would say it's more a winter fragrance than a summer fragrance. The smell could be good in summer, but I think it will be too powerful for summer. And as an everyday fragrance, I think it's not something that people would dislike. It's something people will like. It could be a good everyday fragrance. You need to know that it's an old school style of fragrance. It smells like, you know, oak moss and late 80s fragrance. So it's not what's popular these days, but it still smells nice. Project a lot. You'd be good having people smelling you, and still you smell good with it. Will last the whole day. Will do a good job. Don't think it's the best fragrance for everyday use, but it could be a good one. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, we'll like and share. If you ever tried this fragrance or another by Al-Rehab, tell me what you think about it, or which one you think are really good and I should try. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.